Here we go. Oh. Oh, yeah. The game's already begun. Yeah, first point's lost for sure. Don't worry about that too much. Don't worry about that. Yeah, this point's pretty much already lost. You tried to come with the king, but you fell off the map. That's how you become king, Targrin. Okay. Okay, you've stabilized. This is pretty good, pretty good. The enemy team didn't capitalize on the kill that they got. But that is a deep monkey. Okay, Connor. So you're playing this okay so far. I'm going to give you two things here that'll change your Zarya game, okay? So there's spaces you do want to play in and spaces you don't want to play in here. I'm going to be real quick. Spaces you don't want to play in. Man, it depends. When the enemy is outside, right? When the enemy's outside, you don't want to play out there as Zarya, right? Obviously, you don't want to play out there. That's pretty much it for now. You don't want to play there. Be careful about playing in this space right here. You can't get much done from here. You can't do damage to enemies. Your bubbles are going to be hard to get off. It's kind of like not the greatest space. It's for Zarya, you just want to play like here, and then you want to peel yourself back left, and you want to play here. That's kind of where you want to play. If you guys choose to, and you work with this ahead of time, you can play in here, but that's like a secondary position. It's just much better to play in here. What's this big line? Oh, okay. And then, so that's good. So adjust that little bit of positioning right there, and then, oh, when you see this team comp, when you see this team comp, you should be focusing on two characters over everything else. The two tanks. Both of these guys suck against Zarya. Both of them suck a lot versus Zarya. So if the shield is up, melt the diva. If the diva's too far away, melt the shield. That's what you do here. Perfect. You're farming the diva. This is good. Don't worry about the Reaper here. Oh, get him, dude. Okay, lost your main tank. Good backup. This is a great backup. Yeah, it's going to be really hard for you here. I like your positioning. You got the dragons coming through. Oh, just kill the diva. Yes. Oh no, you're running. Nice. That's self-denial. So right there, good positioning. Just the choices, just adjust the choice a little bit. When you're full charge and nanoed like that, you're super buff, and you have self bubbles. You're super buff. Just kill the diva. Just kill the diva. And don't be afraid to use right clicks. Zarya maximizes damage by adding right clicks to her attacks. Yeah. Whenever you see a diva as a Zarya, you're just like, farm time. I like your positioning here, but once you see the enemy team, once you see the enemy team behind him walk up here, you need to back up. So you should be backing up here. You want to meet the enemy team up here. You want to play right here. This Sigma is not going to walk in and take the point from you guys, so you got to back up here for sure. I mean, if he does, more power to him, but he's not. Yeah, so Zarya actually doesn't stand here. Zarya doesn't stand here. For point 2 on Hanamura, she just stands here. She stands right here. I'll show you. You just stand here. Just stand up here. That's about it. You just stand up here. You can right click people, you can beam people, it gives you vision for bubbles, that kind of thing. Yeah. I mean, it's not wrong. I would say, since this is like your first defense of point 2 and the enemy team may be rushing mid, I'd say posting up right here is actually a pretty clever play, because you show up and you start beating down the Sigma, and he's like, okay, I'm getting resistance, I'm not going to push that way. Also, by you fighting the Sigma here, 2 enemies actually dropped from high ground up here, dropped down to assist the Sigma. I'm not sure if you caught that. But by exerting pressure on the Sigma here, you thwarted their high ground push on the up here on your own. And that shouldn't happen. The Sigma should stay alone and they should push on high ground, but they didn't. They were a little too preoccupied with you. This is good. Make her go away. Perfect. Nice. Didn't need that. You guys are already winning. Yeah. It's just harder for you to hit from down here. Now both tanks have high ground on you. Yeah. As Jam says, you can fall from high ground to low ground very quickly, but getting from low ground to high ground here is troublesome. Risky grab, but it worked out. Ooh. Nice, you're safe. Good, good, good. Oh, the monkey ulted too. Yo, where's your monkey, bro? Kirkaloft, where are you going, bro? No, Sappy, not at all. Sappy, not at all. Never too late. Why was that a risky grab? That's actually a great question. Yo, Connor, great, well done with the questions too. Keep asking them, okay? So you walked up into a Sigma. The Sigma was in front of you, and right behind him was a D.Va. Both Sigma and D.Va have individual skills that can eat your graviton, and you walked into their line of sight, and then you shot the grav. It's just like one button for either one of them, and they just eat your grav there. So that's why it's risky. If it's like a Reinhardt Zarya, it's not risky at all. But both those characters can just delete your ultimate real quick. Our spawn. Yeah, you are playing a little bit like a Reinhardt, but you have that TP. You could use that for sure. Monkey's having trouble. Yeah, you gotta get back up. Isolated yourself down here. Yeah, your team's kind of is dying pretty quickly here because there's just not enough HP. Oh, you got the Mercy. That's a huge kill. Yo, these Symmetra turrets are actually destroying these people. Okay, that was pretty good. You just isolated yourself in the moat. You can't get up, you have to take the stairs. What's up, Sappy? Yeah, Smith one, dude. Yeah. Yeah, the way you optimally handle that situation is actually when the D.Va bomb gets chucked onto point. Just walk back onto point and watch the bomb, and right before it explodes, give yourself the bubble. And you'll be good. That way you're never in the moat and you get full charge from the D.Va bomb. People shoot at D.Va bombs? Nah. Nothing to gain from it. But yeah, down here you're gonna have a lot of trouble. Bubbleless. Getting flanked. Lost him a little bit. Careful, you're chasing. There's a little tunnel. Oh, your team's okay on point, though. You have a lot of charge. You want to keep it. So here, you want to be right-clicking his feet. Absolutely. Yep, more right-clicks. More right-clicks. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Yeah, one thing you haven't been doing at all on Zarya is using your right-click. It sounds stupid. Connor, I'm not sure if I've explained this when you're around, but real quick. So Zarya, it says 100 bullets. She actually has 124, right? Every right click eats 25 bullets, but if you have one bullet left and you right click, it still does 25 bullets worth of damage. So if you include right clicks like a lot, you do a lot of AoE damage. You get more bullets out of your clip, so you can do more damage overall per reload. It bursts through yellow armor faster than your left click, which is really effective. Bursts through heals better than your left click does. And then also, potentially most importantly, when you right click people, you're booping them around and they just can't shoot you. It's much harder for them to shoot you. That's something you definitely want to include. Yeah, your sensitivity may be too high as well. Yeah, let's know what it is. That's a good dragon. Yeah, you can use a teleporter to get up there. Sam, you're about mine. I need like 16 inches to 360. Bubble too early there. God tier sleep from the Ana. Yep, melt time. So here, you're panicking too much. You did this on point 1 when you got nanoed. You panic too much. When you get nanoed, your like list of what you should be doing doesn't even change. You just want to kill the tanks, okay? You want to kill the Sigma, kill the Diva. You're good at killing both of them because you're Zarya. Just keep murking that Sigma. You're trying to do too much here. Grab and then kill. Absolutely grab. Nice. How often in matches should your priority be to kill the 2 tanks? Not very rarely. Very rarely. It just so happens that in this bracket and with these tanks, they're going to be pressing W a lot without any kind of protection, so you should be looking to farm them. They're going to dive without any sort of protection, so you just want to farm. Yeah, he did magic. He did try. Okay, you want to get 40 charge. He was grasping, not going to get much from that. Perfect. Oh, thank you, B. Diddy. So yeah, Connor, the way Zarya approaches this point, all she does, this is you're making this, I think, a little too hard on yourself. All she does is she stays in this blue line. She plays in this blue line area, right around in here. Mostly right here. Mostly in this box, right? This space. She mostly plays right there, and you don't beam. You don't really beam in this direction. Beaming is too hard, and people are usually too far back for you to do anything from it. You can beam shields, but all you want to do is you want to stay back, throw those right clicks. Right clicks. That's all you want to be doing here. Right clicking. $400 keyboard? Jesus. Yeah, I think the biggest change for your Zarya would be right-clicking more often. My mouse mat, dude, is 20 bucks from Amazon. Yep, keep farming this Diva. Use your bubble, but you don't want to go in. Yeah, kill the Diva, kill the Diva. Yeah. When you get nanoed, you overload your own brain, and you're doing it here too. Yeah. It sounds so stupid, but you want a tunnel. You want a tunnel. You're overloading yourself. You're like, oh, do I go here? Do I damage this? Does this guy need a bubble? Does this guy need this? Do I gotta go look over here? That's too much. Too much. When you get nanoed, just be like, Diva, you're gonna die. Dead. Sigma, you're dead next. You're trying to do too much. Yeah, with the materials and stuff. 5 on all characters is pretty good. Okay, you're looking for a grab opportunity here. You want to grab, because you're not going to get grab dragon. Okay, bubble when you fall down. Definitely want to bubble that on the way down. Nice. A little risky, but it paid off. Nice bubble. Oh, almost got high ground. Nice damage. Keep right clicking, keep right clicking. Yep, more right clicks. Nice. Got rid of the Junkrat, return to point, helped your team out. Smart. How big is my mouse pad? Oh, about 18 inches. No, I'm just kidding. 3 feet by 2 feet. 3 feet by 2 feet. It's like 3 feet by 20 inches, something like that. Yeah, more of this, dude. Nice. For 20 bucks? Yes, Verona. Maybe 24. I don't know. Off Amazon. If your DPI is 800, you've got good sensitivity. Preset is likely 1200. It's likely 12 or 16. It's usually set higher than 8. I think. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Definitely bubble that. Nice. That TP is short. You have 90 charge here, so you want to keep yourself alive. Your goal here is to stay alive, stay healthy. Yep, just farm the diva. Nice. More right clicks, more right clicks. Perfect. Damn. Damn. So this is good. I'm trying to think like the two biggest tips I can give you so far, Connor. In fights, don't let the fight's hecticness. If the fight is hectic, don't let it get to you. Just like, be like, okay, I'm just gonna kill the Sigma. I'm just gonna kill the diva. I don't want to like manage everybody's HP and do all this stuff. You're trying to do way too much mentally when the fight breaks out, and then what was the other one? Right click more. A lot more. I've done like maybe one 4500 Zarya VOD on this channel, and that guy was like 85% of the time right clicking. It's like where all his damage came from. Yeah, don't worry about the panic thing. That stuff you get over it eventually. You get over it eventually. It just takes time. It's just time. Oh. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. That's really impressive, the outplay. You guys check this out. Check this out. Watch, he baits the diva first. He baits the diva. Watch the diva bait. So he's going high ground with Grav. Huge anti comes in. Once the anti lands, this diva is like, oh shit. Like, I gotta keep an eye on this high ground. Stuff's gonna come down. Likely Zarya ult coming in. What's he do? He waits for the DM to go away. Instead, he threw a right click in it to make it seem like the Grav was being eaten, that he was grabbing instead. So diva takes her DM down. You throw right in the middle. You hit all the targets. That's next level. Nicely done. So right there, you gotta, since your Hanzo is quite a ways away, you don't know if he's like right there with you. Just make sure, right? This thing plagues a lot of Zaryas. You gotta finish your plate. So kill the people who are in Grav. You gotta make sure that they die. You gotta add your damage to the Hanzo. So you gotta make sure they die. Yeah. Don't trust that the dragon's gonna get the kill. Yep, just beam. Just beam. Beam and right click, my dude. Switching targets a lot. Good finish. Yeah, when you're nanoed at 100 charge, you want to be right clicking. The damage output's insane. Get down, Mr. President. Nice, good right clicks, more damage. There's so much stuff going on. Oh, get in there and grab, bro. Early reload. I mean, get in there and right click. That was a huge grab. And when you right click, Connor, when you right click, don't try to hit them in the chest with it. Hit them on the feet. Hit the floor. Shoot the floor. Nice movement. You're avoiding the tire. Odd beat. Right clicking all the time. Well, not all the time, but you want to do it as often as you can because you were 100 charge and nano. Yeah, dude. I don't know the exact damage. I think a right click from Zarya at 100 charge does, it's like 180 damage. A right click at 100 charge through a Baptiste window does over 300 damage. Literally over 300 damage. Oh, it's 100? So at 180 it's nano. Okay, that's what it was. So it's 100 damage right click. That's like insane, man. That's an insane amount of damage coming from you. Coming from a Zarya from a tank. That's nuts. Nice. Getting a little panicked. Relax, relax. Yeah, that grab, the second grab you got, completely won the point. Completely and utterly won the point. Okay, so some takeaways here. There are some things you can work on. That we talked about a lot in this VOD. Don't let it overwhelm you, okay? Don't let it overwhelm you. I think the first and foremost, what you need to do is enjoy your games. Whatever it is that you enjoy about this game, keep doing that. If Zarya's your jam, keep playing Zarya. Whatever it is that you like about this game, man, just keep doing that, okay? Enjoy your games. But for things to keep working on moving forward, I'm only going to give you 3 here, okay? I don't want to inundate you. Don't want to overload you. So number 1, I'm going to go with the Zarya bubbles. Zarya bubble usage. Make sure that you're using your bubbles. Just 2 quick things. Don't use them at the same time. You want to stagger them. Like use one, wait a few seconds, then use the other, so that there's always one off cooldown. Use them on targets who are already taking damage. Make sure that they're reactionary, that they're reactive, not proactive. You're gonna use them as a save mechanic. You're gonna get more energy out of them that way, and you'll save people. So that's it for the bubbles. Number 2, I want you to right click more often. Instead of just beaming as Zarya, you can actually lift your overall DPS and your effectiveness and your ultimate gain if you like beam, right click, beam, right click, beam, right click, reload, right click, beam, right? You alternate, you get so much more out of it. And when you're at a distance, right? Both teams are at a distance from one another, from each other. You want to be right clicking instead of walking in and beaming. Just be right clicking. Just right click from a distance. And that'll open up your game like a ton. It'll make your game so much easier. Last thing, finish your plate. Don't trust that when you land a big grab, don't trust that your team's going to finish those people off. You want to jump in there. You want to throw those right clicks because it's AoE, it hits everybody, and punch. Right click, punch. Right click, punch. Right? Hit everybody in the grab, finish them off. Outside of that, man, you played really well. Those are the 3 things. Reactionary bubbles. Don't panic. What was number 2? I can't remember what number 2 was. Don't panic so much. Just keep focused on the targets you want to get down, even if you're nanoed. Right click more. That's about it. You played really well. I'm actually really impressed. For 1000 SR, this game looked really hard, but you played really well. Number 2 is bubbles. Something like that. Bubble usage, make sure it's reactionary. Right click more often. And try not to panic. I mean, it's like, that's terrible advice. Like, oh, I'm just not going to panic here. You can't just do that, right? Make sure you're breathing evenly. Maybe put on some music. Just relax. It's just a video game. It's not life and death. She'll be like, oh, I want to melt the Sigma. Oh, now I'm nanoed. Now I'm just gonna melt him faster. No big deal. It's no big deal. Just relax. Yeah, find a sense that fits you well. Yeah, it's up to you. You can lower it a little bit. No, you will do nothing wrong if you lower Zarya's sensitivity. Zarya is all about tracking, so if you lower her sensitivity, it can actually help you quite a bit.